Good morning. Today is the day after that we went to eat. Today is going to be my refeed day because I've been feeling really run down. I haven't had a refeed day in 2 days. Yesterday I actually just took into account my calories. I didn't wake up any heavier, maybe like 100 to 200 grams, so that's within variance. So really happy with that. We're going to go for a nice long walk along a trail near our house. It's around 2 to 3 hour trail. Hang's going to be walking with me, which is amazing. Today I'm going to be aiming for anywhere between 2200 to 2500 calories. I think with refeeds is very subjective based on how you feel. There's no magic number that's going to give you more benefits than another. It depends on how much your body can take. My calories are low at the moment. I don't want to go too high because I'm just going to retain a lot of water and like have to lose it off over the next couple of days. But I don't want to be too under where I'm not going to yield the benefits of a refeed either. So let's just see how we go. I've also got a dinner tonight, which I'm not going to be eating when I go out. I'm just going to be drinking water, just going to spend time with my friends, but I'm committed to this diet. I'm committed to the competition and I'm going to do whatever it takes. So it'll be a really good test of my mental resilience, but yeah.
I'm having 2 things for breakfast. The first one is a thin sandwich with ham and egg and cheese. And then the second one is a muffin with ham and cottage cheese. So these, both of them are pretty low calories. So I'm having sweet today.
So there's a difference between Hang and I. I like sweets, she likes savory, and my French toast is burnt. But I'm gonna put some powdered peanut butter and yeah, we're gonna chow down and then go for a walk.
I started eating first. Caught me on camera.
Oh, thanks for waiting for me to eat.
I eat really slow. You'll end up finishing before I do. But let's have a bite with a yogurt.
Oh, that's pretty yummy. Maybe I should have that next time. I say that every time.
No, you will never could say me.
Like you say that you'll have this next time, but you'll never actually do it. You know what? Let's just do it tomorrow. Let's just swap roles for tomorrow. Where you have to eat French toast and I have to eat savory. What are you doing?
I am walking. Nah, let's go for a walk.
We're actually really lucky that where I live, we actually have a lot of trails around here. And when COVID first hit, Hang and I actually spent months exploring all these different trails, like different variants of different pathways, and it's amazing. So the one we're going to take you through today is really good. Funny story, one day, Hang and I were walking. It was forecasted to rain. I don't think we checked the weather, or maybe we did, but we didn't know it was going to be that bad. We walked anyway, and then we got caught in the rain. It wasn't just caught in the rain, it was like proper downpour where
windy and like
yeah, and we had to hide under a tree, and then because we're on top of a cliff there was like a lot of wind draft, and so Hang was just standing behind me. She's like, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I actually had to hold the umbrella sideways to block the rain that was coming at me horizontally because that's how strong the wind was. And she's like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna block the rain for you anymore. So I stood behind the tree and went boom.
hit me like a truck. It's like, holy.
But then it only lasted like 5 minutes and then it got better. But yeah, that was a funny story. So we've been walking, according to my watch, about 4 kilometers, and it's been urban streets at the moment. We're essentially walking to our walking spot, and we're about 200-300 meters away. It's super nice along the Maribyrnong River. It's usually pretty lively, amazing spot. That only marks about halfway, and then we're gonna walk around this whole trail. It goes along the river, up into this valley, and you can kind of see where our house is from across the valley. Yeah, I think we're about maybe like 30 minutes to an hour away. You hungry yet?
Yes, kind of. Normally when we get here is when we get like a donut, so
yeah,
it's spicing things up for me.
Yeah, so the last time we were here, we walked for about, 2-3 hours. That was the petrol station that we went to, and we both had, we sat in front. This is during COVID, we had to wear a mask and everything, but we sat in front, and we both had a donut each. But during that time, it felt really good because our walk, we burned off maybe 500 or 600 calories.
Yeah.
And that donut was around 400, so.
Maybe on the way back later. Jokes. Maybe.
Here at our walk along the trail, so this is the Maribyrnong River, which extends to the Yarra River. It's a super long one, but it's an amazing walk, and I often get asked what's better, if you can do your cardio walking on land or walking the treadmill, and honestly, it's whatever you prefer. I personally prefer going on trails because when I'm on a trail, I have to finish a circuit to get home. Even if I'm tired, I want to quit halfway, I need to finish it before I can get home. While on the treadmill, I'm constantly battling the time, right? So you have to do 30 minutes. The first 5 to 10 might feel easy. 10 to 20 gets a little bit tougher. 20 to 30 just feels longer than the whole entire journey. And it's not that it's hard. it just becomes a mental battle of persevering and getting through. So I personally prefer a trail because I get to explore new places. I'm outside, I have an open mind, I get to think, breathe fresh air, get to see people, see other people exercise, and that helps me get motivated. While when I'm in a treadmill, I'm very closed-minded. But then again, pros and cons, if I'm on a treadmill or Stairmaster, I actually just get to put on like a unit, watch a course, or watch a YouTube video, watch a TV series, whatever, just to help me pass the time. But to be honest, I always prefer walking on trails because one, walking is just low intensity, and two, just being out and about. But then again, Stairmaster really gets my sweat going, really gets the calories burnt, and also it's a lot more time efficient as well. So there's pros and cons. So you're actually going to see me actually balance between the two quite a lot depending on how I feel. And guys, with your training and the cardio, the best form of cardio and the best form of training is what?
It's what you enjoy doing.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Because honestly, with anything that you follow, it's better that you enjoy it because you can adhere to it for the longest time possible, rather than doing something you absolutely hate. And when you hate something, time just goes by so much slower. And if you're hating the journey, you're constantly waiting for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow rather than enjoying that journey yourself. So find a form of cardio that you enjoy. It could be cycling, it could be rowing, it could be running, it could be playing sports. But whatever you do, try to keep it consistent, keep track of it, and try to progress each and every day, get better every day. What is that? Tell us what this is.
I don't know. It says do not climb, but I will climb. No, just I think some animal. I don't even know what animal.
Hey, thumbs up if you think this looks like hang. So we're almost at that view spot that we were talking about. We're hanging over, caught out in the rain, and check out that view. That is freaking amazing. Super lucky to have this trail walk right where we are as well. And if you guys actually follow me on Instagram, you know that there's a trail behind my house so you can see the city view, and it actually is just right somewhere along there. I don't know if I'm putting in the right spot, but somewhere along there, and my house is actually just on the other side of that valley. So it's a really big trail to walk around, but amazing. Super lucky that we have something like this. We don't have to travel really far. So during COVID, it was actually really easy for us to stay in shape because we always had these trails and new walks that we can actually explore. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like going on hikes? You like going on hikes?
I love it. My favorite form of exercise.
This is why she has no friends. So we're here now at the spot. I want to use this opportunity to talk about a comment that I got yesterday when I was at dinner. Someone asked me, why am I tired and always complain? You know what? The difference between me and someone else who complains is I actually go through the work. I want to show you guys both the good and bad sides of this lifestyle, and that everything in life comes at a cost. Okay, so you want a nice car, it's going to cost you money. You want a good job, it's going to cost you some hard work. You want a good physique, it's going to cost you some sacrifices. Everything in life comes at a cost, and at the end of the day, you can either sit there, complain about why you don't have what you want, or you start working at it, even though it's a hard struggle, right? And I don't want to sugarcoat it and say, hey, this whole journey is easy, it's all rosy and daisy, I get to eat whatever I want, because realistically, that's actually not true. There is that part of it, but at the end of the day, there is still a cost, the cost of me having to put in the work. And I want to show you that I'm not someone special that just works hard and is not lazy. I am lazy. I'm lazy by nature. I'm showing you how I have to overcome that to achieve what I want. And then the moral of the story is, it doesn't matter where you are, how lazy you are, or how hardworking you are, you can still overcome this. You can't just say, hey, I'm a lazy person, so that's why I don't want to do it. That means you're never going to get there, okay? It's about identifying where you can improve and making those adjustments. And let's segue into a topic of negative comments, okay? So for me, negative comments doesn't really faze me at all, because I honestly feel like someone who's truly happy with themselves and is truly successful wouldn't have those comments in the first place. You don't see things in that negative light, if that makes sense. Someone who's actually put in the work and understands what it takes to get there would be able to be more compassionate and be able to sympathize with what you're going through, right? And if you're going to be concerned about the few negative comments, you're never actually going to achieve something. Like for me, I don't make content for the masses. I make content for each and every one of you that tune in every single day and see value in my journey. I'm just here to document and share my journey, regardless of who you are. I'm not trying to create content because, I'm trying to impress anyone. This is just me. And that's why I found to be much more enjoyable about creating this content, because it's literally just me. This is what me and Hang are like on and off the camera. And we think that what we have can provide so much value to people out there who don't have the answers. And at the end of the day, like, if we can just change one person's life, that's more than I think most people can say, you know? If you go out and feed a homeless person, you're gonna feel pretty good about yourself, right? And it's because you're making an impact on someone. But if I get to create content where people can kind of join along and see value, and if it motivates them, inspires them to make a change, even if it's just that one little thing, that's still a life that I have an impact on. That you people, you who I have an impact on, are who I make these videos for, who I share these stories for, who I choose to overcome my challenges, my fears, my insecurities. I do it for you guys because it provides value. It gives me a sense of fulfillment, gives me a sense of purpose outside my own life. You know, like for me, I feel like fitness training can be a very selfish sport, especially when you compete. But if you have a purpose greater than yourself, then it makes the challenge so much easier to overcome, because you're not just overcoming it for yourself, because one day I might not care about looking good. You know, if you're training for a physiological goal, you might not think like it's valuable anymore. You might not want to look good anymore. But if I know that for me, achieving my goals is going to help people out there achieve their goals, for me to be a fitness coach, if I'm going to tell my clients to work hard and grind past their physical limits and mental limits, I need to be able to do the same, living by example. As a coach, I don't want to just sit on a throne and say, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that. That's being a boss. And that's why I left full-time work, because I don't want a boss. I want a leader. I want someone who can lead a movement. You know, and if I don't have a leader in my life, then I will go out and be that leader. I used to spend a lot of time blaming external factors in my life why I'm not where I was. I wanted someone to motivate me. I wanted a gym partner. I wanted this, I wanted that. But you know what? It's up to you to go out and create those things. Okay, so that's where I am at the moment. And I feel like negative comments can never affect and impact me, because I actually pity those who provide negative comments. The fact that they have to be so unhappy with themselves to have to bring others down to make themselves feel better. Anyone who's actually truly happy with themselves and their success in their life wouldn't feel the need to have to speak negatively about anyone. Have you ever actually heard anyone who's actually truly successful and happy deep within provide any negative comments? I know I haven't. So at the end of the day, you got to live by example, be the change you want to see in the world. And it's not about being something amazing tomorrow. It's just about making small steps each and every day and trying to have an impact on those around you in a positive way. That is what makes me happy, and I hope it makes you guys happy when you watch this. I hope you guys enjoy the journey along with us. We really enjoy sharing our story with you guys, you know. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna make it to the top. And that's not me being cocky or overconfident. It's having self-belief, because at the end of the day in life, guys, if you don't believe in yourself, no one in life will. It's about having a vision, and those who shoot down your vision, they are where they are because of their mentality. So value the opinions of those you admire, and those who you admire won't give you those opinions because they know what it takes to get to where they need to be. While those who live in a closed-minded, sheltered environment, you know, trapped in the 9-to-5 job, for example, do their opinions actually matter? Because it's their mentality that's led them to where they are. Anyway, that's a bit of a spiel for you guys. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much. We're gonna sit in here and chill for a bit and then head home and grab some lunch. You tired?
No, I'm not sure. Okay, now that little rest before was good. I'm not that tired anymore.
You look like you're about to rob someone.
It's cold though. It's freezing. I can't feel my ears and my nose. I think it's going really red.
What's the hack?
I'm just chopping up some onions and we're gonna make fried rice. Chicken is in the oven cooking, and then we'll start get cooking.
While she's cooking that, just feeling a bit peckish, so I've got some of these thins. I think they're 100 calories for these two pieces. I'm gonna have with some Nutella, just to snack on. So today, protein is just gonna be pretty low. It's around 0.6 grams per pound of body weight, so I'm gonna be aiming for 130, 140 grams. Fat as low as possible, and then just gonna jack up my carbs to hit the 2,500 calories. And also, just a note on that, just because today is my refeed day, it doesn't mean I didn't stay active. We actually walked for about 11 kilometers. My watch said I burned around 600-700. I don't pay too much mind to how much calories it says, but I'm still trying to be as active as possible. We do have a big work block ahead before we go gym at night, so just gonna feed up, carb up a little bit. Hopefully it's gonna make me feel better, because yesterday I felt absolute poop.
Getting even more interesting. Being said that they're also coming with
What do you reckon?
Oh, so good.
This shows that Apple is truly starting to listen to the
So good.
variety of options. By itself,
It's like the Nutella on bread, but half the calories because the bread itself is thinner. I'm a refeed days. I like to eat a lot of small little things. It makes me feel like I'm having a binge, but I'm not. I still like to eat low calorie stuff. That way I get a bit more variety. And then whatever I crave, instead of just eating like a kilo's worth of it, just have a little bit, get a taste in your mouth, enjoy it, and then move on. Try something else, have something else. So that way in a day, you're actually eating all these things that you crave, but you're still within your calorie limit. That's a really good trick. When you're dieting, whether it's your refeed or your normal day, eat low calorie dense foods. That way you get more food. You have the illusion of being able to eat much more than your caloric intake.
We got 250 grams of chicken thigh, and we've got a bowl of leftover salad, half an onions and some spring onions, and I've got here 300 grams of rice, but we'll make it 400 grams of rice because you're carbing up today. The sauces, I've got my favorite soy sauce over here, and then we got the typical oyster sauce, and just some chicken powder to give it extra flavoring.
Just so you guys know, we've actually never cooked the fried rice on the skillet before, so we don't actually know what we're doing.
We'll start off with the onions. Oh, give it a nice sizzle already. We'll chuck in the rest of the veggies as well. This is gonna be a really big meal.
You don't have to eat it in one go, you can eat it in multiple goes. Yeah, right now it's just filling up the pan already, which is pretty good.
We'll first serve full.
To add the rice in. Chicken powder. I forgot to bring a spoon, so I might just try sprinkle it.
You wash your hands?
Yes, I did. I sure did. Add it in, guys. You want to add it in? Add chicken. PrettyBomb.com. Let me know if you guys want this recipe. Let's crack the egg in now. Yes.
Alright, double.
Double.
Double
No, I
crack.
can't double. I'll do
Double.
one for
Here we
the one for the YouTube and then one for my Instagram as well.
Oh, okay.
Go! Oh yeah! Guys, don't expose me yet. That was such a failed crack. Alrighty, so we'll crack the egg in. Now we stir it. Wow, you can really smell the fried rice coming together after we add the egg.
For a walk, this is exactly what would hit the spot, right? That is huge. That's gonna serve at least 4. Oh yeah, it's freaking huge.
Definitely 74. Wow. Freaking delicious. I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce. Like,
Oh, too much, take it back.
oh shit. Into the big bad boy we go. Can't hold it anymore.
Right, that looks really good. Well done.
Thank you.
Chow down on this and then we're gonna do some work, do some check-ins. Bone apple titties.
Bone apple titties. Huh? Wow.
Actually super delicious.
Actually, so bomb.
I actually just got the chopsticks so I can take a photo. Then now I'm just gonna eat with it. It would have been so much more convenient with the spoon.
Would you like me to get your spoon?
No, skillet's actually a really good idea. Because a skillet can get really hot compared to a regular pan, which means the rice gets a little bit crispier, gets all the moisture out. All right, we just had lunch. It was freaking delicious. Everything that I thought it would be. Now I've got my laptop here. I'm just gonna do some work, do some check-ins, build some programs, and then Hang's gonna clean up. And then what are we having for dinner?
What would you like for dinner?
Pizza?
Pizza? Yeah, pizza sounds
Actually,
good.
let's ask Instagram. What are two choices? Pizza or pasta?
Please say pasta. I want pasta.
Sweet. We'll put it to Instagram. If you guys haven't followed us on Instagram already, Andrew Chow Fitness, Hanglu __. I'll put it up here. But yeah, see what we're eating for dinner. I'm gonna migrate back into my room. It's a little bit more productive here because Hang's finished cleaning up now. But Hang made some milk tea, and instead of regular milk, we use almond milk. We use some chocolate. What brand is it? Cereal Pro protein, and we've got some tapioca balls as well. So it's kind of like drinking protein milk tea. Tastes really good, super low calorie as well, just as a snack after we ate. I like to say we're gonna go back into the room and do some more work. Hopefully we can fit in the gym tonight. I've got a dinner tonight, which I'm going to, but I won't be eating, but we still just need to attend. But hopefully we can fit everything in. I've been working for a solid 1 or 2 hours, doing heaps of check-ins, getting a bit hungry. Well, to be honest, I'm actually not that hungry. I'm actually pretty full from the rice still, but I gotta spread my calories out, so I'm gonna probably get a quick snack. I don't know what I'm gonna have just yet. Hang has been down there sleeping for...
I had a monster nap.
Yeah, she had a monster nap. I didn't want to wake her, but look, we're gonna have a quick break. I don't know what we're gonna eat yet. This is what I've landed on. I don't normally get to eat protein cereal because I don't have enough calories on the weekdays. So I'm gonna have some protein cereal. Why protein cereal, not just normal cereal? Because I think protein actually just makes the milk taste better. And why not just get a bit more protein in as well? And it thickens up the consistency of the milk as well. So it becomes like a slushy, not slushy, more like a custard-ish. But yeah, it was other that oats, but I have that oats every morning. So I wanted to have something that I normally have. And to be honest, what I really feel like is actually some bread and Biscoff, but we don't have any more Biscoff and we don't have any more bread left. I don't want to have bread and Nutella since I kind of had that before already. So protein cereal it is. I've finished my protein cereal. Again, you can see the big contrast between Hang and I. I have protein cereal. She has rice and chicken. But you know what? When I saw her make the rice and chicken, I actually felt like eating that, but I already made the cereal. I always choose the sweets. I should just choose savory. Next refeed, I'm going to commit to just eating savory all day.
Next refeed, he's gonna eat what I say.
No, next refeed, I want to eat savory and then she's going to eat sweets. Done.
No!
I choose her foods and then she can choose mine.
Okay.
Done? Done deal. Hang and I, we just got done working about 7 hours, I reckon. We had a mini break. We had the protein cereal, which you guys saw. Now it's time for us to get some dinner. We actually work so late, our local grocery is actually closed. We're gonna go to a different one. We put the poll on Instagram and it ended up being pizza. So we're gonna make some pizza tonight. Hank still wants pasta, but we're gonna have pizza.
No, we're gonna have pasta.
We're gonna have pizza!
Pasta!
Pizza! Anyway, we're hungry, we're tired. I think we're going a little bit crazy as well. Oh, we actually were supposed to have a dinner tonight, which we didn't make because work. But you know what? We love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Just wish that we had more time in the day. That's one of the issues I have at the moment. I feel like I don't have enough time in the day. But anyway, speaking of time to make some pizza! What do we get?
Some pizza base and some meats. But I feel like looking at stuff because we haven't been to this house yet.
Going shopping when you're hungry is not a good idea because I want to eat everything. All right, let's just get what we need and get out of here.
Italian pizza base. This is our first time trying it.
Oh yeah. All right, what else? Drop it in. Nope. Regular cheese.
Oh yeah, like.
Lightning taste. That's the tasty cheese. Is that mozzarella?
Yeah. What's the difference?
Mozzarella's
Stringy and creamy. What about tasty cheese?
Tasty cheese has more of a texture. Let's try it.
Try it.
Maybe get a pack of that, small pack of mozzarella. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So get a.
And some parmesan so I can start eating my udon again. Oh.
Alright.
Low carb protein bars that is on sale
Interesting.
for $5.
Actually looks really good.
150 calories.
For one?
Yeah.
Alright, done.
So I got 2 for us to try.
Yep.
And also Quest bars are $2 worth.
Cool.
This
Done.
is why our grocery shopping is so much.
We always
You're
waste
hungry.
It is right. Oh, need to
Go
get
shopping when you're hungry.
YoPro as well. Frozen yogurt sticks. They're really good. They're only 100 calories per stick, and it tastes super creamy. Go find them here.
Hey, check this out. 150 calories for one.
What?
So we couldn't find any YoPro one, so we got the FroPro instead. Ooh, look at
We've
those.
got like other
Have you guys
brands.
tried this? That's nice.
We love our sauces. Would you like another barbecue sauce? Are you? Guys,
When you guys buy sauce, you should buy this one because it tastes pretty much the same, but the calories are so much lower. That's a pro tip. Don't waste your calories on sauces, just get the low calorie alternatives.
I'm stocking on my sauce because I'm gonna start eating all these chicken breasts and chicken thigh, and I love my hot sauce.
So we come in here to get mayo and we get those 3 sauces.
Fat-free? But guess what? I also found fat-free coleslaw.
Yes.
Coles never have it, so
Yeah,
it's time to try this.
99% fat-free French dressing. That's a big win. It's an easy way to chow down your salad. So we come in here to get pizza, and look how much stuff we end up coming up with.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Alright, so we finally made it back from groceries. And the geniuses that we are, we didn't even buy the meat for the pizza. That's how potato we are right now. My brain is just not functioning. But luckily, I still had some pulled pork left over from yesterday. I think that should be enough for both of us. We're just gonna put some ham, some cheese, some spinach. But yeah, let's start to build it.
Let's start building it.
Our pizza's built. Very nice. Now we wait. Oh, these look so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a bite.
Damn, I'm so excited. Maybe you can have the first bite.
What do you reckon?
The best pizza I've ever made.
Actually?
Yeah,
Alright.
I reckon. Wow, that's one big bite. That's half my pizza. That's what you happen for taking such a big bite.
It got really hot. Alright, we're gonna finish this, go to bed. Good night, super tired. See you later.
Bye, good night.